Hello everyone. Just feeding some crickets to some of the juvenile crested geckos right now. Everybody's been catching them, pouncing around and whatnot. Sorry, through the side of the container is not the clearest. It's actually a storage tub, plastic storage tub from one of the big box stores. It's a lot cheaper than getting a name brand terrarium, although I do have some of those as well. This is Penny hiding in the plant. She's a very skinny juvenile female. Pretty sure she's female, but she's still pretty young. Here's the other two that she lives with. They've been getting along so far. I don't know if either of these are male or female yet. Not sure the sex, but we'll figure it out. And this one here is not named yet. The other one over there is Harley. Oh, some of my crickets are escaping. Just had one jump out and go on the floor. Let's round it up. Oh, we got it. That does happen from time to time with the crickets. It is about midday, so usually they're sleeping, but I got the crickets and threw them in, and everybody woke up. Surprise, surprise. This one right here that doesn't have a name, its tail is kind of short compared to the other ones. It's a little stubby. So we'll see what it looks like when it's full grown, but I've had these three for a few months now. Penny a little bit longer than that, maybe 6 months. And as she's started to grow up, she's just stayed very skinny. She's eating. I see her eat all the time, but she's staying very skinny, so maybe she needs some more calcium and protein or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Just some simple stuff in here. Got one of these, I think it was Flukers, makes these fake bamboo expandable rods or whatever. Well, I guess they're not really expandable. They can condense into each other, into itself. And just suction cups to the side. It works okay in this plastic tub. Not great, but I put newspaper in the bottom. I used to have bark, like a coconut bark, but we were having some problems with getting gnats nesting in the house or in their enclosures. I've had that on two of them. I don't know why. I don't know if it's this particular container. I'm not getting them in any of my other gecko houses except this one, and the other one, which is a similar container over here, which has almost the same stuff in it too. They have the bark in there, and I can see a gnat in the back right now. It might just be that it's summertime and it's humid, and their food is also getting mold quickly. I've not had that in any of my other gecko houses, but for some reason with these containers, just drilled holes through the lid, like so. For some reason, we're getting some gnats here and there, so I'm cleaning them out regularly. Here's another one of the geckos, also unnamed, but looking pretty fired up today. Probably been sleeping as well. But pretty nice pattern. There's another one still sleeping underneath the plant down here. I can't really see, but perhaps later. But yeah, the food getting mold on it pretty quickly after only being in the house maybe 2 days. It's a bit frustrating, but we'll get it figured out. All right. Nice thing is with these containers, you can latch the lid on both sides, and they don't really seem like they can get out, so that is good. They also can't climb the inside very well on the walls. It's too slippery for them. They really struggle gripping onto it, so they have to have some other things in here. I don't know if that's going to be good long term. I think everybody's had their fill of crickets in this house, and might just be going back to sleep now. That's that. Alright. Here's our main gecko enclosure. Got some plants and stuff around it. There's my egg box up on top there. We do have 2 eggs in there currently. I guess this is turning into an update of everything. One of the eggs is not looking so good now, and they're both looking a little iffy. We've had a lot of eggs that haven't hatched from one of our females. These ones they were looking really good for about 2 months, but now all of a sudden they've started to look a little bad. Like this one's getting dents in it. Getting some dents here. I've tried to not turn it, but we'll see. Could still end up good. We've had eggs hatch in the past that did not look great. This one's also following suit a little bit. I did just put a little bit of water, misted around in the sides in here yesterday, so hopefully we'll see. But yeah, these eggs are probably, I think we're on 60 plus days, so perhaps they'll hold out and we'll get lucky and maybe they'll be good and hatch in about 2 weeks time or so. We'll see. I do have holes punched in this container. I know I don't in the lid, but I do in the sides. Got a Reptifogger up here. I don't use it often, especially not during the summer months because it's humid here in Iowa, in the States. Here's our one main female right here. She's sleeping in the hammock. Sorry about the reflection. You can kind of see her there. She's a partial Dalmatian, not a ton of spots. And then we have a male. He's actually awake, but he's in the lay box down inside there. I just have newspaper in the bottom of this one too, because the female has been laying eggs regularly, and I don't want her to bury them just anywhere. So there's the male. You can see his face down in there. I don't want to get him out though, because he's supposed to be sleeping. So just keep it that. The 75-gallon aquarium, lots of light reflecting off it there, so I've been working on it a lot. We used to have 2 platforms in there, but now we have a basking platform on top that was custom made. I've only got one of the lights on. This is Riley, red-eared slider. He's a little shy. He's probably about 6 years old or so. Hasn't grown a whole lot since we've had him. I mean, we've had him for probably 4 years now. Ooh, he might be older than 6. He might be 7 or 8. Not positive. Yes, everything's kind of a mess in here. There's river rocks, some decorations, fake plants. I need to put a new bubbler in. I've kind of left it basic so I can clean it regularly right now. Here's Avery, our female. She is sleeping, and she is a bit overweight. Almost looks like she has airbags around her back legs there, because she's a little pudgy right now, and she needs to go on a diet. She pretty much eats everything though, so that's why. She is a northern diamondback terrapin. Sorry, I'm a bit stuffed up today. And then the third one in here is Rocky. He's a razorback musk turtle, male. He's also kind of hiding out. He hides out most of the time. He's not super active. And a dead plant. That's exciting. Alright, I guess we'll just keep going. Here is another gecko house. These are Exoterra. We have one male in here. He's very large. He's sleeping now. He's down inside his hide, so we can't even see him right now. I'm not going to get him out, but I'll do another video with him. He does have that feature where he has a very broad head, and he's quite large. He's probably he's our biggest gecko by far, and we have currently 10 right now. 10 geckos. Almost forgot our. I'm not sure you still consider them hatchlings. They're quite small. There's one, quite awake. There's another one sleeping underneath it there, under the leaf. It's a little blurry. Oh, moving around a little bit. Here we are. It's a little blurry. I'm filming this on my phone, so it's not great. Not the greatest quality. They also do not have names yet. They are about 2 months old, and they're from the female that we looked at sleeping over here earlier. Her first successful hatchlings that we've had. And move over to the other room, I suppose. It's kind of a mess. This aquarium is also being worked on right now, perpetually. Some catfish and some plecos. Our softshell turtle, who's fairly large, lives in here. Of course, he's buried right now, so we'll have to do another video. He's buried. He's right here. You can kind of see his back a little bit. He hides a lot. I'll try to make another video when he comes out. This video is getting a bit long. And our tiny little aquarium, just a little 5 gallons, got a couple things in it. Used to have fancy guppies and stuff in there. They've all since died, probably because of these goldfish. And the bubbler is floating, does not stay down. I suppose I could turn the lights on this. This is a 55. Sand in the bottom. Nothing real exciting going on in here right now. I usually have a basking platform for the softshell turtle, but I took it out so I could repair it. Oh, just scared the green phantom pleco. It's my favorite. It's hiding back here so you can't see its color too well, but very bright green phantom pleco. It's pretty small still. Alright, that's it for right now. I'll try to make some more videos, more specific individual videos for some of the critters, and I'll try to make them a bit more exciting, but I haven't been doing this for quite a while, so that's all for now.